Hello everybody and welcome back to Highlighter. Today we're going to be highlighting the game Mini Motorways, which can be played on the Switch, downloadable on Steam, and is also available on iOS, so you can play it on like an iPad or something like that. Mini Motorways is a puzzle game that requires you to connect buildings to homes so that cars can drive on them. In the game, you have daily challenges, which you unlock after playing the first level, Los Angeles, and a weekly challenge. The daily challenge can only be tried one time per day, and the weekly challenge can be tried as many times as you want during the week. Each new level is a little bit different, and there are also challenges that come along with each one, which you have to unlock by completing 1,000 trips in one game. Let's go to the newest level I have to do, Dar es Salaam, which is a city in the Middle East, and we're going to give that a shot so you can see what the gameplay is like. Let's start. So as you can see here, I've got a red home, which I have to connect with a road to the building. After that, cars can drive to the building to collect trips, which is just these little dots here. That's the objective of the game. Each week, you get some bonuses for completing the week. You can also change the direction the houses are facing, so by clicking on it and then dragging it over. You have a limited amount of road tiles usually, so it is good to make sure you save them as best you can. I like to do that by making diagonal streets. That saves me tiles. As the game continues, the map will expand outward, giving you more space, but also creating more obstacles. Right now we just have one color, but as the game progresses, you will be adding more colors into the game. There are lots of different colors like yellow, white, purple, blue, and green. Keeping them all connected and not interfering with each other is difficult, but that's part of the challenge. There are lots of different power-ups, I guess you can call them, that you can get in the game, including bridges to go across water, motorways, which are like highways that allow you to skip over things, traffic lights, which allow you to direct traffic, and roundabouts, which are also a traffic help. Once we get to the end of Sunday, we will get our first round of power-ups. As you can see, we currently just have one roundabout, and they're stored at the bottom here. So we could put a roundabout in if we wanted to, but we don't need it right now because we just have red. This game is definitely chill, so it's definitely a game that it can be stressful at times, but for the most part is pretty relaxing. The music is very calm, and you just get to sit and enjoy. So here we have our two possibilities. I'm going to go with another roundabout here because it doesn't look like we're going to need the bridge soon. So I grabbed another roundabout. I'm assuming a second color is going to join us in a moment. So I want to make sure I have the roundabout if I need it. Okay, so there's our new color. We've got dark blue here. And we're not even going to need the roundabout because it's off to the side here, which is what I like. We want to have it as disconnected as possible. My wife plays this on the Switch, and the controls are very similar, using A as your mouse and the joystick to move. So the controls are very, very similar cross-platform. I assume on the iPad, it's just more tapping and dragging with your finger. Of course, I downloaded mine on Steam. On Steam, it was $10. My wife got it for $15 on the Switch. I'm not sure why it's more expensive on the Switch, and I'm unsure what the price is on iPads. Definitely worth the $10 though. See, now we've got a problem. We've got this red car on our blue line. which is going to make things a little difficult. So we're going to use a roundabout. We're going to stick that right here. And now I can control the traffic between the blue and the red cars. So if the red cars want to go, they can, and the roundabout will make it so that there's no traffic jams. But as you can see, we have plenty of cars up here so far, so this red car is unneeded. The nice thing is, if the cars are sitting here, it means that the cars aren't being used. So if you want, you can, if you need the roads later, you can delete and use them later. On the computer, you right-click to build, left-click to build, right-click to delete. So if I right-click here, it goes away. On the Switch, it is similar. I'm going to have you go there. There we go. And now we've got more blue cars going. Okay, now we got our third color. So what we'll do is that try to control traffic that way with our roundabouts. We haven't had to use a bridge yet, which is good. Actually, we're going to have it go directly into the roundabout. I've learned that in a couple of previous games. If you have it like go close and then turn, it doesn't work as well. Alright, guess what we could do? Let's do this. Okay, we got our first motorway. We're going to try to hang on to that as long as possible. Only use it if we absolutely have to. Okay, so now here's where we might want to use a motorway. So what we're going to do that. We click the motorway on, and then we can drag it over to here. And now we have a direct route, so we can jump over other things with these motorways. So now our light blue is just on its own. Doesn't look like we've had any issues yet, which is great. So we're doing awesome. And basically the game just continues on until our traffic builds up too much. So if you see, as you see these little marks on top, if the building gets full of them, a big timer starts. And then if that happens, we have a certain amount of time to stop that, and if it doesn't, then the game ends. So that's basically it. That's all Mini Motorways is. It's a fantastic puzzle game, a lot of fun. Since I bought it, I have not been able to stop playing. So I hope you check it out and enjoy it on whichever device you want. And thanks again for watching Highlighter. We'll see you next time where we review a new game. Adios.